is such a random name. Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Why Rain? Is
It's,
that your stage name?
no, it's my birth name.
Mvula.
Mvula Drae. My name is my name on my ID. Yeah.
Mvula what?
Mvula Drae.
Drae.
Yeah, my original name was Zane Mvula.
Okay.
I was born on a day where it was just crazy rainstorms and whatnot.
So you brought the rain.
Exactly, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like that your parents named you after the rain. I
Yeah.
think that's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's elements of it that's like they didn't have a name up until the day I was born.
Mhm.
You know, and then we're just like, it's raining outside.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one.
My name.
Yeah.
My name is Anika in Xhosa. I'm joking. So my name is derived from the clan I'm from,
Okay.
which the Zizis are the clan. Is the clan. So
Zizi.
when you say Mazizi, you're saying the Zizis essentially.
Okay, that's also
Okay.
kind of cool. I don't
Yeah.
understand it, but I can grasp it. It's cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And your name? What does it mean?
To embrace,
What?
just to embrace. That's the Hebrew version of it. The Arabic version is beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's questionable.
Ah.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Vula, and I believe you do the music.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, I make music. I've been making music for a little bit over 10 years. Yeah, I started out with some homies, and then all of them dropped off one by one. And I kind of felt like it hit a passion point to me that was just too serious
To drop.
yeah. And I had to keep going.
What type of music is it?
It's a little bit of, I mean, hip hop fundamentally.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I'll venture off into like blues. I'll venture into rock.
Mm-hmm.
I was with a rock band back in Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
We toured a little bit with Jack Parrow and Folk of
Oh,
Polisi
that's
and
so
stuff.
cool. I
Yeah, it
love
was-
Jack Parrow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. He's a vibe.
And the Antwoord. That's what I listen to.
You listen to
The
the
Antwoord.
I
Antwoord?
love the Antwoord. Their songs, every single one of them is a banger. All of them.
Facts.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Facts. Have you seen them live?
No, I haven't,
No.
unfortunately. Yeah.
They were in Cape Town. I think it was like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
5 years ago, I was in high school. I
Mhm.
would have not been able to go to Cape Town to go and see the Tian.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not the young one.
I realized it. My bad.
I'm
Slipped.
joking.
Making fun of my speaking.
I
but
am.
yeah, my mom would have shut that
I
down.
must pick on you. I haven't picked on you the whole day.
He's going to catch it. You're going to see in the episode.
Uh-huh.
I haven't
He's going to
picked
get
on you.
roasted.
No, yeah, you mean though. Yo.
I am mean.
You go for the jugular.
Yeah.
So yeah, part of what we do here is just chill and try to find out how people function, not necessarily in a conventional way. Like, it's really cool to know that you rap and stuff. But what else is it that makes you tick? That makes you you?
I mean, I think I'm a really, you know, I've lost myself in music completely. So other things, it's very difficult for other things, anything else really to make an impact enough for me to care about. I mean, recently I've been caring about politics a little bit, you know, like my family's cool. I'm not much of a family guy, you know. My friend circle is all music related. Like what I
Yeah.
do on a daily basis, you know, even my bread and butter, it's all based on music. Yeah.
Do you produce?
I've tried, but I don't do that as a main thing. I prefer to rap and sing. Yeah.
Cool. Are you
Yeah.
going to rap bars? Rap bars? Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you going to rap bars for us?
Maybe, I don't know, we can see.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm not like too familiar with the rap industry in South Africa, or even
Okay.
the music industry now in South Africa. The
Right.
Antwoord was like from a long time ago, you
Yeah.
know. Even Jack Parrow, he had his moment like a couple of years ago, but like now I'm not familiar with it. So I'm trying to, you know, indulge.
So what's your
Okay.
go-to genre though?
Yeah.
Hip hop. Yeah, I mean, hip hop raised me, man. Like that's the part that's like.
But
in
are
my
you more
culture?
old school vibes, or do you listen to trap and stuff?
Yeah, I listen to a bit of everything. Like, I mean, some of my favorite artists at one point when I did do a deep dive into old school, because I really wanted to understand the fundamentals of the stuff. You know, some of my favorite people like Helter Skelter, you know, Biggie's an obvious one. I'm personally Biggie over Pac.
I agree with you on
do
that.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
a good
that's
one.
rare. That's rare. Nah.
No, I don't think it's fair to compare them.
Sure.
It's two different rappers.
Yeah.
But I was more, when I was young, I was more prone or listened to more Biggie than I did Tupac. I don't, maybe I felt
Yeah.
like
I
Biggie's more
struggled to
relatable.
listen to Tupac.
Tupac
I
is very
can't find-
serious about
yeah.
his music, yeah?
Yeah.
Like he's got some bops. He's definitely got some cool, like vibey songs. But I mean, I think Diddy did well with Biggie.
Biggie, it was
Yeah.
vibes. It was just
Yeah.
chilled, yeah.
But I
That's
I
Bad
listened
Boy.
to yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to a bunch of different music, man. Like one of my favorite artists to this day, probably just in my eyes, the VGOAT, would be Lil Wayne.
Wheezy.
Yeah, Wheezy F baby.
So now, if a nigga doesn't know Wheezy's music and
Yeah.
wants to begin a journey, where should you start?
Didn't he make music with Maroon 5? That's the only songs of him I listened to was the ones
With Maroon 5,
Didn't he
Lil
make-
Wayne.
I'm pretty sure he has a song with Maroon 5.
He was going crazy with features at one point. I don't
Yeah.
know if I
But
can't.
Maroon 5.
Bad. Just before I get cancelled on my internet.
Okay, but how would you introduce a nigga to Wayne?
My favorite song by him, I think you would have to start at Amelie.
Uh-huh.
I think that's like a standard for everybody. Just start there, and then if you dig it, you'll kind of get the vibes.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, then you're probably not gonna like much else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amelie. My favorite song right now by him though is what's that joint that he did with? Obviously, it's like the latest one that he dropped with producer. Oh man, I can't remember his name now. Swiss Beats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now I know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a new
That's a
one.
nice
yeah.
track. And what's your take on Drake?
Drake is fire. Drake is fire. I have many debates about it. Like people think he's soft, you know.
Yeah.
But I think he's just humaning. You know, he's
I
in
don't
a
like
different.
Drake.
You don't like
You
him?
don't like him?
I don't like Drake.
What?
Like the person or the music?
The music. Drake as a person is. I don't know him not to like him, but like I don't like his music.
Why?
I think it's like it's like. Nah, I just don't like it, and I don't like the people who listen to Drake either, because I think it's like
I listen to Drake,
it's
bro.
a specific type of like heartbroken boys,
Ah.
like in their early
yeah,
20s
yeah,
who
yeah.
listen to Drake in their car on full blast, and then they rap the verses to you, and then you can hear like in their heart they hurt, like someone broke their heart, and now they've taken to the streets to break other people's hearts. So yeah,
No,
I don't
Drake,
like guys
Drake
who
is
do
legit, bro. I listen to Drake.
Did you? Were you saying you listened to Drake?
I
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Drake is fun.
He's cool.
He's got good
Oh.
music. Yeah,
I'm like a Kanye
So-
over Drake person.
But Kanye instead of Drake.
Yeah. What are you doing in Joburg? What like?
So I moved up here, kind of lacking a bag, you know. I needed to get in a space where there's more media things to do. Like I said, like I work with radio stations and that. I also work with a couple of podcasts and agencies and such. Yeah. So I came up here just because there's far more variety over here.
Yeah.
But in terms of like creatives and like the music industry, is it not better to be in Cape Town?
To be creative, I'd agree,
Yeah.
yeah. But to
'Cause I
make
know, like-
money, not really.
Like all the DJs and stuff, like they prefer Cape Town to Joburg because they get paid a lot more to perform there than they do in
Okay.
Joburg. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm obviously not
interesting.
familiar with it, so
Mm.
yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard that before. That the people get paid more in Cape Town side. But then again, I mean, I've said it time and time again as well. But like, Joburg is kind of what you make it, and maybe myself being raised in Cape Town and kind of growing up there, like it got too in my head. I wasn't trying to make it something else really. I needed to just kind of leave there for a while so that I can start fresh. Maybe that was the case.
And if you weren't involved like in music, what else would you do?
I always said I'd be a scientist. I like just understanding sciences, but all sorts of different ones, like psychology, like the human mind, and the science behind a conversation, the science behind just everything.
I do that shit. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, you just have a conversation with someone. You're like, I can pick up all of your insecurities. Yeah. Let me use that to my advantage.
I knew it. You're gonna be evil. No,
when you have too much exposure to insecurities, yours are gonna shine through.
I think you can pick up on other people's insecurities. It's almost like they project it onto you, so you feel that it's your own.
How so? I don't elaborate.
Like if you constantly feel insecure about like your body, right?
Yeah.
And you're constantly, Anika, I'm this type of way, and this is my insecure, and you're always talking about it. It's gonna like kind of train my brain to also look at myself in that type of way. Whereas if you hang out with like really confident people, you pick up on their confidence, you see how confident they are, you want to keep up with them, so you get confident yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like if you hang out with people that swear a lot,
You become a swearer.
Yeah, you end up swearing just as much too.
I've always found that concept interesting. Like they say, you must always hang out with people who know more than you.
Yeah, never be the smartest person in the room.
They always say that. But now if I am the smartest person in the room, am I supposed to leave now? I was like, hey, you guys are not fitting the bill. I am out. What happens if you're the smartest guy in the room? Who's ever the smartest guy?
You gotta leave.
But like, they don't say that. They don't say if you are the smartest guy, leave the room.
I think you can pick up. Never mind. I was gonna say I know I'm the smartest person in this room, but it's like let me not go down that road.
That's a lot of confidence, bro. That's a lot. No, man. Those sort of social cues and social, like, also with these podcasts and stuff, there's a lot of people who want to give you life, like lessons or advice, on how to become better humans and stuff. Like, in your life, especially because you work with or like you curate and stuff, what do you think is the most unrealistic advice there is that people say and regurgitate constantly?
Probably it is what it is.
You reckon that's just...
I think it's dumb. No, because you can always do something about it.
Yeah.
Always. If you're unhappy with load shedding, get a generator. If you don't have money for a generator, work harder. Like it is what it is. Like that's just a simple example there, but I think that would be the one for me.
I think people tell themselves it is what it is so that they have a reason to feel the way they feel. They don't have to go out and do better.
Yeah, people love consoling. Like, especially I think South Africans, because of our history as a country, we're so good at struggling and accepting struggle. Like
we like to struggle. It's true.
We've almost found it.
You guys speak for yourself. I didn't like any of that.
I like struggling.
I'm saying
I like living in a country where we don't have electricity or water.
No, I'm saying as South Africans, we have a certain level of complacency.
Yeah.
And because load shedding we should have not taken from the jump. We shouldn't have taken it. We should have been up in arms already. But we've got this sense of he's right, like that it is what it is.
Yeah.
Kind of comfort, and we relax, and maybe you wait for the next person or the next generation to take care of it. But us as like we don't. I don't know. I don't know why, and it's annoying.
I think it's because we're used to it, you know?
But that's the problem. We can't be used to struggle. It's struggle.
Yeah. No, you got to do something about it. Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
So spending a lot of time on social media. A lot of people when they post on Instagram and they tweet things, it's a lot of it. I'm not saying all of it, but a lot of it is always a message to other people.
It's thirst traps
Sure.
too.
No, not yeah. Besides let's leave those things. But let's say Anika's posting and she's caption is, my haters this, my haters that. Constantly talk. Why do people assume they have haters just off the jump? Like I don't understand. People just assume people sit there and think about you and hate you.
Yeah.
Why?
That for me, I don't think I did that myself, but I was very conscious of some of my the peers, in music doing that. And I always found it quite weird. Like who's hating? Am I actually just that good that I don't have any haters?
Yeah.
Or what's the situation here? Why do all of them have haters? I don't know, dude. I've never claimed to have haters.
Maybe it's like cool. Maybe it's cool to have haters.
Because then it's like you're doing so
something
much that
different,
that people.
But who? Like my thing is I think everyone who posts messages to the haters must put a receipt there as to like who is the hater.
Also, I don't know about you guys, but I don't hate on the internet. I hate in person. So if I see someone's picture on Instagram, I'm like, fuck this guy, and I put my phone down. But I'm not in the comments being like, yo, you suck. Your music is trash.
But that's
Ooh.
fine. That's better.
So
If
when
someone
they
is
have proof.
is commenting and saying that's proof, sharp,
Yeah.
then we can see, damn, these comments are wild.
Yeah.
They're not feeling Mvula, like they're hating. But now if there's none of that, it's just you standing there and you're stunting on your haters.
Yeah.
Like what? For me, that whole lifestyle of the hater and like rising above the hate and all of these motivational things that people come up with is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, do you really think people are struggling with electricity? People don't have food at home, but you assume they sit there and hate you. Like, really? Why?
Maybe for some people it goes down to like a smaller level, like like just having an enemy. That's a hater then.
Yeah. Like probably at some point in their life, someone told them that they wouldn't make it, and now they've built their entire career and their entire identity on making it.
But now, in a lot of circumstances, like even in rap music, like guys will be like, my teacher told me that I'll never be anything. Wada, wada, wada. Bro, that teacher has told 50,000 students they wouldn't be anything, like, and they've moved on with their lives. Now you carrying that for your whole life thinking, hey, Mrs. So-and-so told me I'd never be anything. And now you pushing yourself to, sharp, you push yourself and you get success. Mrs. So-and-so doesn't give a damn, bro. Now that you're driving the latest car and this and that.
I think okay. You see, I have a long hit list of people that I would love to say fuck you to one day.
Yeah.
So I get it. I think for me, it's like a feeling of I just want to get somewhere where I can say, look, you see, you should have done something differently or whatever. I was right the whole time, kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That would be very satisfying. It is just satisfying, and then I go home and I fucking eat some food.
Carry on.
Yeah.
I just harboring hate for me is just.
Yeah.
I don't understand the practice.
Well, it's healthy then, dude. It's healthier to
I
be
love
able
it.
to let go of that. Yeah.
Boo! I hold grudges.
Okay.
Fuck you. I'ma see you in the street. I'ma fuck you up. Unsuccessfully. But I'ma try. Hate is my motivator. It's what gets me up in the morning. I can't die today. I've got to hate these people.
No, I get it, and I get the reasoning behind it, and I get especially when you're at a time in your life where you need someone or you need something, and they don't give it to you purely based off of just lack of belief or and they have it. It's not a matter of I don't have. They have whatever they could unlock something for you, but they don't want. They just don't want. I get that. You can have a grudge and you can hate on that person or whatever. But my thing is, it just won't do anything for anyone. For them, your success, they will see that. I'm like, okay, cool.
I think it keeps you. I don't know how to put this without you hating on me. Like, I think hate reminds you of like what your boundaries are, and what you're willing to settle for or not. You know.
Sure, I get that.
Like if someone does me dirty, like I like to remember it because
Sorry, that's my
I
phone.
don't want them. Like I don't want to go through that situation. I thought it was the microphone or something. Or
Nah,
something crazy.
it goes for
What
so
is
long.
it?
It's still going, dude.
It's like a message
It's a. It sounds stupid. It's like a mindfulness bell.
Oh,
So every time it goes off, it's like just a reminder to be mindful, be
I felt like I
present.
woke up from
Oh.
Inception.
yeah.
No, in a different reality now. No, but I was saying like it reminds me of what my boundaries are. I don't want someone to
that's
do me
good.
dirty like that again.
Like that is a lesson you've learned your lesson
Yeah.
from it.
I like to remember that lesson.
No, you must remember.
Yeah.
Like forgive but never forget.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially
Maybe.
what keeps you going. I think. I don't know. You know, on this podcast it's so weird that we talk like life things. Like we talk like big, like we talk about love, we talk about all these things like we're professionals. And we're the furthest things from professional. We do comedy for
Yeah.
crying out loud. So it's
I don't do anything. I'm
so,
in
so
university.
I don't know, but it's fun to just assume the position and just talk and connect with people, you know.
Although actually, you mentioned you do comedy. I recognized some of the posts on your Instagram. With Delphonos, no? Yeah. What happens there? What is that?
Oh, it's like live stand-up comedy shows.
Okay, cool.
So we change the room for stand-up comedy.
In like the pizzeria.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got our center point and we repurpose the chairs and stuff.
Sick.
And then people come and listen to comedy.
When's the next show?
This Thursday.
All right. Where at? I'm pulling up.
Bergbron.
We'll pull up. Where's it?
Bergbron. It's not too. It's off Gordon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not too far.
Yeah.
How close is it to the McDonald's?
Which McDonald's? The one on Gordon that time. It's before. It's like this side of the highway. So McDonald's is up there. And
We
it's
pull
like
up.
this side of the highway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
it's close to you actually.
It's close to my sister's house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close. But anyway, yeah, that's how we do that. We tell jokes and try to make people laugh.
Okay. That's
And
cool.
then
I've seen it. I've seen the posts
The
over
posts,
and over
yeah.
again. Yeah, and then, you know, like in the week when you don't have anything to do or
Yeah.
whatever, and you're like, oh, what's happening? Then I could never remember the name of the thing
Oh,
where I saw this,
yeah,
like the comedy
Yeah.
shits. All right, cool. But now, okay,
Mvula,
cool, perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mvula.
absolutely, man.
And how long have you and Zoe been together?
Zoe and I, we've been kind of just vibing, for a while. Yeah.
Seems like a cool person.
She's very cool. She's the creative director for the upcoming project called My First Last Breath.
Is that a EP or
Yeah.
That's
Just
very
a EP.
interesting.
last
Yeah.
breath?
My First Last Breath.
I feel
Yeah.
like
What
I'm
is that?
gonna
What's the
listen to
story
that
behind
and
it?
actually enjoy it.
It's it just articulates that moment where you kind of hit rock bottom and you're ready to take your last breath, but it turns out not being your last breath. It's only the first last,
Dope.
And then
That's fire.
yeah, man.
Can you rap something from that? Just give us a young 16 there.
Or peep my Instagram. It's all there, It's
16
all.
bars.
Huh?
Okay. It's
I-
just clarifying.
Look, I think I don't know how good it is for me, or for the audience and everything, but I don't really like rapping. Like if I'm doing this kind of thing, then I'm doing this, you know?
It's not your thing.
Yeah,
So why
I'm not
don't you
gonna
do
just.
something that like you enjoy doing, but to like showcase your talent?
Yeah.
Why don't you do something that you enjoy doing to showcase your talent?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I think. You know, my music is on all platforms. It's
No, I mean like do it on the podcast.
oh, okay, here. I-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
My
if I,
bad.
if I'm doing this sort of thing, if I'm doing like a just a conversation, then rapping takes a whole different tangent, makes it that kind of energy. Performance in Mvula Drae is very different from just sitting and talking in Mvula Drae,
I think it's easy for me to sit here and demand entertainment because I'm not in this industry, guys.
When are you rapping? Give us a 16 then.
I-
And it must be fine.
Bitch, the fact that you even think I am capable of doing that is hilarious.
16 of the best.
You're putting me on the spot. No.
I believe in you.
I don't
Okay,
believe
give
in
me
me.
4 bars.
4 bars of what?
Just rap.
Are you guys all comedians?
I'm not a comedian.
okay.
I can't tell a joke to save my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
I
no
see.
talent.
Okay.
Shit talking is my talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could roast you
Cool.
if you want it. You know?
Hit me.
No, that's okay.
He's useless at
Like
this
in
job.
my family, like my job
The one thing you're good at.
is to motivate. It comes naturally.
You
It can't be
bet.
put on the spot.
No, we're firing you, yeah.
In my family, like my job is to motivate through roasting.
What? How is that even a thing?
It's
You
just
break someone to build them up.
I break them down so they don't want to be broken down anymore. So then they do better for themselves.
Damn, that is
Because then
evil.
otherwise I'm there like, oh, you lost your job, like broke now. They don't ever want to feel that way.
You mustn't have kids. Like those
Dude,
kids
you
are the
guys
trouble.
told me at one point I was gonna be a great mom.
Yeah, now I've changed my opinion.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a questionable mom.
guys, I'm all about love and light.
Nah.
That's a good start. I mean,
Yeah, love and light your house on fire, maybe, but love and light.
sick. Yeah.
But otherwise, Mvula, anything else you wanna add and just say to the people before we have to wrap up?
Yeah, my first last breath is dropping on the 20th of May, 2023. It's the first project that I've done, or full length project that I'm dropping in like 3 years. Nah, a little bit more even. 4, 5 years, almost 5 years. So yeah, and I mean, anyway, it's like it's a really special project to me. I think that, once the backstory behind each of the songs on this project comes out as well, I think that it really will hit like a soft spot in a lot of people, especially if they listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics was like the first like project stuff that I had. Project stuff. It was the first mixtapes that I dropped.
At least it wasn't the unfold. Don't even worry about it.
The unfold.
Yeah. Those are the first things, and then that was so long ago, and so much time has passed, and so many different creative directions have come about over time, and different experiences. For example, there's a song on this project that I wrote the song on the back of a friend's suicide note.
Intense.
Yeah, and it's a kind of a song to say, like, because they saved my life before, it's kind of a song just to say, like, I understand why you saved my life, because this is a horrible feeling to have lost you, Yeah. So that's the kind of direction, just experiences that are really intense. It talks about love. It talks about hate. It talks about kind of just a lot of introspective things, a lot of introspective moments, things where I'm paying attention to what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what I'm, that kind of stuff. Yeah. And I think I'm with it now. I'm in the zone. There's a ton more music other than this project.
Okay.
And that's all coming out very, 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 very soon.
I like you guys are getting deep, and I'm sitting here thinking, why? Like, if I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna make music for the markets that people miss. He's making the deep stuff. I'm gonna make music about how ladies work at ShopRite feel when they ask if you want the plastic.
That's what you do.
Like I want like, but rap, like real rap. This is like going through the mentality of that. How a hobo feels like when they sit at night. Because I saw a hobo go to sleep at 6 the other day and mess my mind up.
Do you ever like get sad when you see hobos? Like, okay, seeing a hobo for me, it's like it's just normal. Like we exposed to it. Right? The other day, I saw a hobo like sleeping underneath the bus stop, and I got so sad. And I was trying not to cry because I was in my mom's car, but I was like, "That's so sad."
No,
he has
but-
to sleep underneath like the bus stop
But
waiting thing.
have you realized that there's no hobos at night, which freaks me out? They go to sleep early. Why do hobos sleep early?
Because it's dangerous at night, Mazizi.
They own the streets. What do you mean it's dangerous? It's been bothering me for weeks now. Like, why do hobos sleep early? What's the secret? What is it that they eat? What is it that they drink? But they out by 6 o'clock. After, like at 8 o'clock, you won't find a hobo.
Wow.
Which is,
I did not think of it like that.
I don't know. But I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life
To hobos and
to figuring
why.
out what's going on with the hobos.
Have you ever seen like two hobos like starting to have sex on the side of the street?
I've
And they little
never
burlap
seen
sacks?
that.
I've seen
What
it.
hobos do you know?
Oh my god, wait, I gotta tell you the story. Last year I got really sick, right? In the middle of the night I woke up and I told my mom, I was like, look, we gotta go to the hospital. I need to go to the emergency room.
Mm.
So my mom puts me in the car. We're like, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. We're
Yeah.
on our way to the hospital. And like there's these hobos that had lined up, because where I stay there's like a few restaurants and stuff there. So in like the restaurant doorways they had put like their sleeping bags and they like little burlap sacks, whatever. They were like sleeping. And then we get to the stop street and I'm looking at these hobos. And I can see that there's a girl on top of the one hobo man. And I was like, Mommy, what are they doing? And she was like, oh my God, they're having sex. They were having sex next to the other hobos.
It's the
I
hobo
was
life,
so
bro.
shook.
It's the hobo.
I
Where else
could
can a
not
ho-
stop looking
It's
at
not
it. I
like
was
he
so
can
shook.
take the girl to his room.
Go around to like the
It's not like
different doorway.
it's not like he can take it like, yo, let's go to my room, girl. Let's just do the nasty. This is right here, right now, bro. we are doing it now. That's
They
hobo
could
life.
put like a box.
Hey,
for
you think a hobo cares about that?
I don't know, man. That doesn't sit right with me. That you're like you and
No.
your hobo lady are just.
Let's become hobos for 2 years.
I won't survive. I like being clean.
You can be a clean hobo.
Where are you gonna wash?
You can use wet wipes.
Where are you gonna get the money for wet wipes?
We can steal them. Don't worry, I've got a plan for us, a hobo plan. We'll be back. 2025, we'll be back.
I'm gonna have. Oh my God! You're just gonna see me just
We'll be
completely
back.
deflated in my soul. Like I'm just filthy. I'm just sitting there on the side of the street. I'm gonna be like, I know you. You're famous. Please give me money for wet wipes so I can wash.
But Mvula, thank you for joining us, brother.
It's an absolute pleasure, dog.
Like,
Thank you
it's-
for
it's
having me
lovely
here.
having you,
Yeah,
man. A really
yeah.
lovely spirit. To
Thank
be
you, bro.
around us is dope. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a calm spirit, you know.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, no, but it's like it's very inviting.
Mm,
Don't you feel that way? Like it's
Yeah.
you almost want to carry on talking with him
mm,
because it's not like the conversation is like being forced on you. You know what I
sure.
mean?
Fair enough.
Like some people are in your face, they're loud, especially in like the music industry in South Africa. A lot of the people are like very loud and in your face.
It's hard to talk to a lot of artists, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, dog,
They
like,
think they need to put on this
then
like
they look this way.
persona, you know.
like, yeah, dog, you know I got that. Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Chill. We humans. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like we
just-
Nah,
just
nah,
be
nah.
normal. It's
people.
okay.
Yeah.
Nah, but it is what it is. It's the persona. But
Yeah.
thank you, man. You're a wonderful person, and
Thank
we
you.
look forward to the project.
Yeah.
From
And,
Hermanos.
Yeah.
that should be nice.
Yeah.
Should be nice.
It will be. It will be. It's gonna
Yeah.
be beautiful.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
it.
Me too.
I'd love to come back in the future again as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll see you
Definitely.
Thursday, right?
Thursday, come
I
through.
promise I'll
At the
roast you
show.
next time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fire, fire.
Definitely come through.
I won't do it too badly because you got gray hairs, you know. You're an
Uh-huh.
old man.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna pass away.
Maybe this is wisdom.
How old are you though?
20-something.
20?
20-something.
20 something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Early, youngin. I'm a youth.
You're youth. I get
Yeah.
that vibe.
Um,
Mazizi is old as
Ah,
shit.
come on, man.
Mazizi is
This
pushing
guy-
40.
How am I?
He's
pushing
hella old. It's so bad.
for- How am I pushing
Sometimes
for?
you get up, I can hear your knees click.
Uh.
It's so bad.
Is it?
I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine, Anika. I'll get you back.
I'm gonna stand up very carefully now. Dude. I'm tall.
Yeah,
My
and
knees when I
Get
get up.
judges you. Yo, that's fine. Man, you won't be young all your life.
What was my plan? I'm gonna live until like 30. On my 30th birthday, I'm gonna go to like Switzerland, I think, or Sweden does it. They have euthanasia shots for the peoples. I'm a euthanasia shot. I'm putting myself down before I
gonna
start
tap out?
deteriorating. I don't want to live long, man. I'm tired.
Apparently 30s are like the best years.
Really?
Yeah, because your 20s you're like so focused. Or no, I think it might be 40s, but like 30s you're so focused on getting your shit together, you know. And then 30s you kind of just don't care anymore.
I know,
And
like
you're
a lot
just
of
living
30-year-olds,
going crazy.
and they seem so lonely.
Okay.
Yeah, they seem like, you know what, they're just progressing through life, you know, they're just going with the flow. And I mean, like, for me, like, I'm living life proper, you know, I'm doing everything and anything to make me happy right now. So I don't want to get to the lonely, but I want to like peak and then, you know, cutscene. Fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
a
plan.
wonderful plan.
Yeah.
That sounds positive. But again, thank you. Before you disturb me,
All right. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. The
Thank
whole
you,
team.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Anika. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Sharp.